welcome back. Hector from helpmegraduate.com. A little bit of a rainy day today, so we're going to have a few issues with the light. I hope the video is being recorded with good enough resources regarding, glare and sunlight. So, well, let's see how it goes. Hopefully the rain is done for the day. What we're going to do now is study the sixth type of function. Okay, the sixth type in the classification of functions that I have been working on, type of functions, trigonometric functions. Okay, and this all looks like a very big mess, but we're going to try to learn it in the most possible educated way. And I have been dealing with trigonometric functions and students with issues in trigonometric functions for a very long time. And I have tried many alternative methods. The one that I have seen that works the best is the one I'm going to show to you, of course, which is the following. Here, at the left side of the board, we have 6 trigonometric functions, okay? Sin, cos, tangent, cotangent, sec, and cosec. Okay, the first thing that you're going to notice is that I'm going to have a slight change on the argument of them, okay? Instead of, say, cos of x or tangent of x, we're going to be speaking in this particular video of cos of alpha, okay? Tangent of alpha, cotangent of alpha. Instead of x being the variable, we're going to use alpha, and you're going to see why that's going to happen, okay? So, what we're going to focus in this video is learn about the nature of trigonometric functions. Learn about where do they come from and why are they built the way they are, okay? And we're going to focus on these two functions, okay? Sin and cos. We're only going to do those two. Why? You will see. But in essence, I want to explain to you that sin and cos is everything you need to know regarding trigonometric functions. Once you know sin and cos, the remaining 4 are just automatic, because all you have to do is a simple division or a multiplication, and that's it, okay? By knowing sin and cos, you will know everything else. Everything else is going to fall exactly into place, okay? So, right here in the middle, it's not quite a target or an aim, something like that for rifles. This is a circle, okay? And you have to forgive my drawing. It's funny because when I was drawing it, I remember that I had this physics professor in college, and he had the most amazing drawing ability. He used to draw like huge circles to explain, Gauss law and stuff like that. And the circle would just be perfect. It would be amazing, the position he would have. I'm getting better at it. So here we have something that is called the trigonometric circle, okay? This right here in black is the XY axis, okay? Let's make it a little bit bigger. This right here is the XY axis, okay? And in the XY axis, I have drawn a trigonometric circle, okay? A circle that has ratio 1, okay? The distance from the center to any of the points forming part of the circle is 1, okay? We're going to call that distance h, okay? This distance from here, to the center to any of the points is 1, okay? H equals 1. The trigonometric circle has a radio of 1, okay? And we're going to call that distance h. Or why h? Well, because of the following. When we have h defined in the trigonometric circle, we are also going to use 2 more things. Number 1 is the following. If this is h, well, there's going to be a distance on the length side, on the x side, okay? And that distance is this distance, okay? This is what is known in a triangle as the adjacent side, okay? If I have an angle here being formed between this x and the hypotenuse alpha is the angle, okay? And right here I'm going to have the adjacent side. That is x, okay? And the other thing that we're going to use is the height, okay? If I have the hypotenuse here, say at a point xy, well, I have this distance too, okay? And that's what we call the opposite side, okay? This side is opposite to the angle alpha, okay? It's right in front of it, as you can see. Here's alpha, here's the side. And that is the height of this distance, which is y, okay? We're going to call that opposite side, or y. Okay? So, in trigonometry, or in the trigonometric circle, well, the adjacent side, which is x, we're going to call cos of alpha. Okay? Cos of alpha is going to be this distance right here. Okay? And the opposite side we're going to refer as y, this distance right here. And the sin of alpha, the angle that denotes this distance, is y. Okay? Now, the first thing that I want you to notice is the following. How good are you with the equation of a circle? Do you remember the formula, the equation that expresses the function of a circle? Well, if not, I'm going to write it right here. A circle, mathematically, is expressed the following way. X squared plus y squared equals r squared. And r is the radio of the circle, okay? X and y are points that belong to the circle, to the circumference, okay? In this case, r is 1, okay, because we said it right there. RH has equal 1, okay? We can even write it right here. So, 1 squared is 1. So, in essence, the trigonometric circle has this equation, okay? Now, wait a second. If x is cos and y is sin, well, we can replace them right here because we just said that that's what they are. So, cos square of alpha, remember that we're using alpha, plus sin square of alpha equals 1. Have you ever seen this expression before? This is the identity function from trigonometric functions, okay? That's where it comes from. It's just the main simple definition of a circle, and the circle is called a trigonometric circle, okay? First step, understood? Okay, now let's move on to the next part.